Hello everyone, I'm Pon the Bonbon. Not sure why I said it like that, but Pon the Bonbon. Now I'm Pon the Dream Bunny. I'm Pon the Femme Bunny. I'm Pon the Artistry Bunny. Hello Remian, welcome. Nice to meet you. How are you? How did you find me? I'm 85% Q today. Also, we had quite a shake-up of the VIP. Nastban and Mekaliko no longer VIP. I feel like they should be VIP. Jairizard does make sense becoming VIP. And Water Bunny. I didn't expect Water Bunny to go by accident. By accident. Like, Water Bunny being VIP. Like, I should not start active here. I mean, I don't have a preference of who should be VIP more than anyone else. Whoever are active gets VIP. I mean, it's an automatic system after all. So today I want to draw Sunny in a bikini. Who is Sunny, you might ask? Sunny is a dog. I'll take this one because this one shows what Sunny actually looks like. There's a reference art, but the model, I don't know, the model looks a bit different from the reference art, so I'm going to use the reference model instead of the reference art. I think it's fair. So I will save this as Sunny model. Sunny would do a good model. Anyway, there we go. A very big picture. Ta-da! Sunny got some flowers. Sunflowers? Nope, actually not sunflowers. Wouldn't that have been funny? Sunny eggs the... Exactly. Cole is the third one to redeem the 500 point. Wait, who was the second one? I mean, Rima was certainly one of them. Rima was even the first one. Must be, yeah, Dr. Pepper. Of course. And Rima threw a plush at me because Rima is funny like that. And Cole also got some blueberries. Look, it's Sunny. You know Sunny? Sunny also got some hips. I'm drawing a lot of characters, so it's hips. Isn't that fun? Oh, thank you for the... It was a moo. Oh, it wasn't coded through it. Wasn't that moo funny? Oh, a spammer. Well, wait. Oh. Interesting. Got a moo. Oh yes, Sunny eggs D. Or maybe these are eggs. What are these actually supposed to be? My eyes are gonna look kind of like flowers. But Sunny does have an egg theme. I wonder why. Although I did call the file Sunny model. Hopefully I don't stumble upon any other character named Sunny. Well, I can just rename it. It looks like eggs. Sunny side up. That's what it is. I mean, Sunny does have a bunch of egg themed stuff. Maybe hence the name Eggs the... Okay, but it's not just this. There's also one more aspect. Here, well, this bikini. He's going to look beautiful in it. It has a very long name, which is annoying because how this works. I can rename it. Now the name is shorter, but I wish I could change it in the software itself. So Sunny is going to do some pose. So it's like head, body, hips. How am I thinking? How this is a very very rough sketch. Okay, let's try to get some more detail into this. How would the ear work here on the side? Something like that, I guess. But the hands are like paws only, so oh wait, I was thinking it's the wrong way around. Only more like that, I guess. Maybe I should. Also, I need to look at the other side because of the and the mirroring of the model. I had to rework the legs for sure. Are you ready? Are you ready for these hips code? Yeah, this doesn't make sense. This is fine. But this doesn't make sense. Short legs, big bottom, exactly. And there should be a tail as well. That was requested as well. I assume that's the size of the tail. So the tail would be like that. And just basically choose like that, or it could poke out like that. Maybe this will work better. I don't know. Which side would be better? That side or that side, because it would be below the arm, behind the thing. So if it's on this side, it would be kind of like obscured by the hand. But if it's on the other side, sure, I could tilt it more, have it like this instead. But if it's on this side, I could have it more like this. I'm not sure. It might make more sense to have it on the inside. But it should be upwards. Maybe I do that. Maybe that would work better. So let's try to make a more detailed sketch. There's a splatter on the eye. Also, it's kind of hidden here, but there also... Actually, I don't know what it looks like. Is it part of the reference art? Nope. But it will be obscured by the hair anyway, so it doesn't matter. So the head is here. Hey, it's Stunky. Hello, Sweaty. Wait, who's Stunky? Oh, is the Stinky Stunky Stunk here? Are you talking about yourself? I mean, you are sweaty. So it would make sense. So it would be like that. And then this one should probably be wider. And then it's like 1, 2, wait, then much wider. 1, 2, 3. Or maybe it's just this one that's a bit further along here. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. The ear here will cover that up anyway. But exactly how it looks doesn't matter. Like this. Naked Sunny. Sunny is naked. Haven't you seen naked Sunny? I think Sunny is naked a few times. At least when he creates a new outfit, I think he's naked. He uses his base. The base model at that point. And then thank you for the plushie. What was it? Bow, I wasn't looking. It looks like you are looking. Welcome, everyone. Raid. Look, it's a wolfy British guy who is not a wolf. But it's a British guy, I assume. That's still true, right? You are, I totally remember what the name of your species is. Totally, yes, right. You know which one it is, I don't have to say it. Thank you to Cyberfly1 for doing a free team. Hi, Fon. You were doing the vintage story. I know about that one. I know I played it myself, but I've seen what a bunny played. And I'm doing some artwork. But how did it go for you? What would you do? What happened today? Would you like to tell us? You're free to say as much as you want. If you want to. We like to hear stuff. Fun to share. Share with the whole class. And I'm drawing Sunny XD. There should be some claws there. This is the very first time ever I'm drawing Sunny. I've never done this before, so what Sunny looks like? Well, like this. But I do sometimes have to draw a character like multiple times before I get into what a character, like how a character works before I'm starting to draw it nice. But even then I sometimes feels like I'm drawing the character wrong. It's just part of drawing. I'll get better over time. Cute Halloween outfit. Thank you for liking this. I made it for last year's Halloween. I haven't done any outfit for this Halloween. I was mostly resource gathering and spent a lot of time upgrading my house. Turns out simple wood blocks don't help you keep warm if they're used for a house. I don't have an experience with how well that works. The only experience I have with house building is that my house that I had to sell it though because I couldn't afford living there. But that one was made out of bricks. And it was maybe not the best at keeping the warmth in, but I did a fine job at it, I guess. So now this bikini is going to wear. It's going to wear this bikini. It has a skirt on it anyway, so it doesn't exactly matter how this portion looks like. So why am I drawing Sunny? Might be a good reason, because Sunny's cute. No, but more specifically, Sunny had a vote on, like, because one thing he does on his streams is that he changes his outfit depending on the game. So he tends to play games for a bit. So he tend to make an outfit before playing the games, and then he plays the games, and then he has the outfit that he uses during said game, which is very creative. But he held a vote on which outfit from the game do people want him to wear, and the wrong outfit won. Well, I'm not sure if the vote is technically over, but I mean, considering it's such a huge lead to compare to everything else, and if you're curious, I should maybe show that if I go to Sunny's server, which is a public survey. Oh, I'm orange. So, and I should read the chat in the meantime. Let's find the there. You know, it's a bit cropped there on the side, I think. I guess we can hide that message. So yeah, how is the vote thing? But let's see what more did you talk about that, by the way. Sweaty collected the second to last 500 bonus points and a cucumber, and I turned orange, and I'm orange and grape, I guess. I had to turn them into plank blocks for them to go help me keep warm during the winter, so not like log blocks. Interesting. I guess planks would be more compact because you can like or something, I don't know. Anyway, I see you're drawing a bow bow. Exactly, it's a doggo. Oh, now I'm wearing a bikini. Thank you. I mistook Sunny as a she to begin with. He has such a feminine voice. I got confused to well, said he. Well, you're in. Well, this might. What are you watching on normally? Oh, I can't check that because Sun is not streaming. No, but on the about page it says him as the very first thing, and I do really like that when people add that, because when someone is a character, because I know some people are like, but you can't tell if a person is a he or she. You can't always do it, especially if you're playing a character. Or like you have a persona that you have on stream. Then, like Wolfie British guy, which I cannot say, some people defaulting to he because the guy is part of the name. But Sun is not streaming, so that's a problem. Wait, shouldn't I be able to Twitch check facts by for channel? Because I know I can do it. Well, that's sad, but I can actually like fetch that, but that's too much effort, because I want to remember that it's also in the tag where he has like he, him or something. I try to check that personally, but anyway. Well, I guess his character design isn't really, it's kind of more neutral, but I guess that's the case when he is a femboy, so yeah, he doesn't have eyelashes because you know that. Oh, that makes a huge difference. Yeah. And also don't know if it has, because I'm not sure if I can see it from here. If I go to our channel, who isn't streaming, but I do know her. No, it doesn't show up. Why doesn't it show up? Strange. This is not the one in line. Because I've set it so I should be able to see the pronouns of it does show up there, so it seems to be working. Okay, I take a Sunny stream then. Yes, it's set there too. Okay, but I guess you can't. I mean, if you I mean, depends if you. So I had added the FFZ or Frankerface extension to Twitch. If it's something you are using, then I would definitely suggest going to the extensions and adding one that is called pronouns. If you're not using the Twitch extension, which I can understand because it's very annoying to deal with, because after installing it I had to disable a bunch of features I don't want instead of it just being off, and I can enable the features I want, but whatever. If you don't have that, you can go to, if you're using Chrome web browser or Firefox, I think Firefox too, you can search for the Alejo pronouns extension for Twitch, which will also put pronouns on names in the Twitch chat. And as a streamer on OBS, you can enable FFZ extension to the Twitch chat, and then you can there also, because it's separate from your browser, have to enable the pronouns extension, and that will add the pronouns to people in the chat. That way you do that's very nice to see when some people are in chat, what pronouns they prefer. Not that anyone here in chat except for me has set their pronouns. But you can do that on that website. But that's also how you spell Alejo, which is a Spanish something. Thank you, Pearl, and Masamu. What more would you say? You're not the only one. I don't think Sun goes live for another 4 or 5 hours. Norris goes live about an hour before I do in the evening. Yeah, it goes live later. Yeah. You said PR, yeah, pronouns, which I think could shorten to PR, alejo.io. Yes, that is the extension. So on that website, you set your pronouns, which the website will tie to your. It basically checks. You log in with your Twitch account, but that's only to prove that you are you. But it will only, and then you can set your pronouns, which will store it on your username, which also means if you change your username, you have to log in again to update them. Otherwise, it will not update username changes automatically. And then it will associate the pronouns with the username. And this extension will simply do a lookup on a username and see if it's stored in a database. So technically it is using more bandwidth, but it's very simple plain text transfer, and it only checks a username once, and then it stores it in the cache, so it doesn't have to recheck this every time someone writes a message, which you also get a bad response. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. But anyway, I was talking about this thing here. So yeah, so Sunny had VTuber outfits, and people get to vote. Yeah, just the highest vote. This will be the next Digimon outfit. I don't think he's made it yet, but as we can see here, which is added twice. Someone didn't. No one. It's almost like they added the letters. Sometimes they appear as a. That's not a standard letter. So yeah, O was added. Has 56 votes. And the odd and then the addition. Problem is that you can vote on both of these at the same time. So this one probably does not count. So 56 votes to O, and the only other double-digit vote is K, which is the Poison Ivy theme. Patamon is the winning one. But I wanna draw Sunny in this outfit. So I wrote it that Valiant Stan outfit O winning this, and Sunny in that outfit would be absolutely adorable. But Sunny in outfit J, which is the bikini, would be nice. Looks like I have some fan art to make. And Sunny reacted with the eyes. Ooh. Ooh, okay, back to drawing. That was a lot of distraction, but I hope it was informative. Okay, I did a Google search before I saw the link in chat, yeah. And also, before I forget, I'll forward you my contacts now. Check your inbox later. Yeah, so I have something to contact you on. Thank you, Sweaty. I appreciate that. It would be nice to be able to chat with you when possible. I mean, we chat here on Twitch too whenever I stream as well. So if there's anything you're curious about, feel free to write. Yeah, I was going to say that, which Wolfie probably knows. Should I call you Wolfie? Is that your name? But this applies to anyone here who might not know. When you set your pronouns on this Alejo extension or website, that applies globally. So anyone who has using the pronouns extension, either whichever method they use, will be able to see it anywhere on Twitch. So this isn't a per channel setting. This is global. So yeah. Aside from that, I mean, I guess that was the point before. I didn't know if I wanted to say it, but I'm pretty sure Sunny is open. That's why I want to see the tags. I should make an thank you, Sweaty. Oh yeah. I was supposed to contact you there. You wrote it in the chat, but as you know, whenever I write something in chat, I will forget it after stream. But yeah, yes, I will have to contact you on there. And you should be able to add me already, because my username on Steam, which I'm pretty sure you mentioned in chat before, is the same as on Twitch. If I search for this, yes. Anyway, so what was it? Yes, I wanted to do this. Should this be an extension? So what I do is wait, I'm going to do a quick new command. And then wait, what is the, oh yeah, there. And then I add it here, so I'll hide that. I need I should have an extension with it. That's how you spell it, right? Yes. And then you do what is it? Streamer bot user, and then it is tags. No, wait, there isn't tags. No, it's user extended. User info extended. Text. User info extended. Wait, isn't that a thing? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Get user info for target. No, I want the C++ version, C# version, C#. Wait. User info. Get user info by login. Isn't that there we go. Get extended user info. There we go, because it's more data. Okay. Okay, it's called switch user info X. EX. Okay, with that. No, I want to actually search for the thing I'm actually searching for. Thank you. Wait. I'm so confused. Where this documentation sucks. Oh, stream bots, you're I'm a great bot with terrible terrible documentation. It's so hard to find any information. Okay, list string is this, and then let's do like. I think it's. Oh, I need to give it a name. Let's call it tags, and then I do like. How do I do C# list to string with separator? To string with delimiter. This blah blah results string join. To name of variable with tags like that, and then it is send message. Boom. And that should be common at a semicolon. What Twitch user? No, I said Twitch extended. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to type EX that you. And if that works, now I should be able to run this command. And there we go. Haha! You can't hide your tags from me, Sonny. Maybe I should that be should that be a command? Exclamation point tags insert username gets the tag set by the user. Anyway, I'm gonna be lurking. Gotta get some lunch. I hope we get some good lunch. Okay, got it set up. Looks like it works with OpenX GX perfectly fine. OpenX GX is a Chromium browser. But have fun lurking. Cool. Looking at Ponpon's underwear. Nice, cute. Oh, silly Orimian. Quote, you will serve from the Vente. So, yeah, so what I just made it do is output the tags that Sunny has on his, of course, loudest. So ADHD, because he has revealed that he has that. Femboy, which is an amazing tag. VTuber, furry, English. Transformation, I'm not really sure why transformation is a tag. Gremlin, Gremlin energy, back sitting aloud and loud with capital letters. It's not just that loud is a tag, it's also capital letters too. But didn't it say something here? No, I guess not. Nope. I thought I thought it was included, but I was wrong. Or maybe that's what transformation stands for. Because I don't really know what transformation stands for there. Anyway, it doesn't matter, does it? You could argue the tags are semi not public unless person in question is streaming. I don't know. Yeah, this is a tail. Like this. And then there should be an egg splatter here. Can only assume it is. Don't know exactly where the eye should be. I assume that's the one too. Ah, it's just so tiny. Also gradient. Not. Do. Who's there? Okay, that doesn't really look like Sunny, does it? Oh, that's a lot of butts. Pon can't handle that many butts. That's quoted something like that. I think it's because the mouse is too small. Let's make it twice the size. Okay. Okay, now it's starting to look more correct. I don't know what it looks like when Sonic closes his eyes. Actually, let's check out. Oh, it is right here at the very start of the stream. That's more blinking, but I guess that's the only. Although the mouse is a bit different. There is also the bold version that is sometimes appearing for reasons on stream. So with this mess here, maybe I can start making the actual sketch here. And it should be something like this. The actual sketch, I've been doing sketches those whole time, but this is where the outline will go. Is kind of more what I meant. Despite taking a rest from speaking yesterday, my voice is not cooperating with me today and stuff. But Pondman is crying because she could see the panty. Oh no, she's on the wrong side of the panties now. Oh, don't you hate it when the panties appears behind it? Oh. Okay, now, sorry. For that, more distractions. Oh, gotta fix my hair. There we go, that's the ear. And then it should be like... But it's kind of like soft, it's not like down to a point. And these are like this. But there should be two of them. And is the angle good? I wish I could flip them vertical according to the current view. Something feels off here. Da, 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 da. And like that. Ah, And then the other ear. Well, as long as it looks like sunny in the end. Sun is not going to be picky about fan art anyway. It's just me being picky. Which is, I mean, doesn't hurt because then I make sure it actually looks significantly much. Wait, quote. I did read a comic, one of those silly, naughty comics. Quote, you're hurting, little pon pon. Oh, those naughty comics. Yeah, I think I actually don't know which one was referring to specifically, but I think I have an idea which one it is now that I think about it. Starring possibly, no, it's not, it's a femboy magical girl, I think. For some reason I want to remember that's the one I was referring to. Because it's silly and, well, also a bit, tiny bit naughty. What's the sketch Sunny looks like from one of those 1960s anime? Wait, sorry, I'm not really sure if I probably not familiar with that. Wait. Yeah, I'm definitely not familiar with that. Is there anything particular you're just thinking of then? I mean, Sunny is from a 1960 anime. If you were to ask that, Sunny would probably be very confused. Yeah, we're going to have it. Unfortunately. Oh, hold on, as we're going into ads. First ad break is for some reason always delayed. Wait. I'm not keeping up with the song. Hydrate. What's the other one? There it is. Posture check. What's the other one I accidentally asked? As if I didn't know. This looks very uneven. So there we go. And now I will take this ad break and get myself some more water. And getting to move around, which is good for my health. And I will see if I remember to hydrate and posture check when I'm back. I have been thinking to have Dreambot save the whole chat. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this time I will kill it. There we go. Don't wait. Oh look, it's fat. Look how cute it is, all fat. I think I got every gem so far. Come on. Happy eating. Ow. That was a complete failure. So I can end that match then. I hit it a bit too early. Easy please.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an easy level. Nothing hard with this level.
Squatting time.
I haven't died yet. That shows how easy it is.
Keep your health up. Squatting along with fun time.
Aren't making it easier.
No.
Oh. Can you please let me?
A bit of a mess here. I need to hear song first.
Okay.
There we go. Now.
I think I just died.
1, 2,
Okay, I'll do this.
3, 4, 5,
I'll do it
6,
properly this time.
7, 8,
In under 90 seconds,
9.
if you
Mhm.
lose, that won't happen.
Both videos.
Then I'll bring you back.
Me failing. Sonny got a king by the white lion face in sketch. Okay. Thank you for an example. At least I can look that up. Kumba the white low lion. Okay, there's a lot of probably a bunch of fan art. It's one I've been curious about watching. Kimba the White Lion. I don't remember Kimba the White Lion. No, I've never seen it. Yeah, this is certainly fan art. It's just not any good quality of it. To really see what the eyes looks like. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Sunny. It's not Sunny. Sweaty. How about Sunny? As a way. But when I add a bit more detail, hopefully it makes it nice. Islatnia. Don't know any more lyrics. The title is Islatnia, so. And then it's Islat Alum.
And then like that. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. My search shows the promotional posters. Pon, are you sure you weren't browsing an online image board there? What are you talking about? Like I get the Wikipedia article's main page picture. I get the Wikipedia article for the new Adventures of Kimba the White Lion. Then I get like a random picture from Cartoon Time Wiki. Then I get a picture from Kimba the White Lion from IMDb, which for some reason also includes a picture of the Lion King. Which I don't see being relevant to yeah, it's one of the 5 pictures that IMDb have on it. Then it's Kimba the lion on the Jungle Emperor Leo wiki, which looks to be fan art. Then it is a promotional image in Japanese, which is on IMDb, which I presume should be the one, like one of the earlier ones. But no, they picked the 5th picture and then the 1st picture because sense makes perfect. And then it just becomes less and less relevant to the whole thing. But I guess the poster from IMDb is kinda high quality and shows enough details. There's a lot of scenes. Well, as I said, it would be interesting watching that. Oh, okay. Thought bunnies. No username Pon the Bonbon exists. Nope, there is no such user code. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Or even gives Pon a warm high spring sweetness and joy. Should you want me to put an alias for that name? Cole is just giving someone random a hug. You silly one. Okay. Quote, cold. Interesting choice. 1 found. You can put it in the oven. You can fry it. I think you can even eat it cold. Yeah, I think you can even eat it cold. Which is not what it says. Well, I mean, you could read it that way. What is Pon talking about there? A type of food item that I want Janeto. Quite, I'm curious if Janeto has access to it. Because it is a Swedish thing. Janeto might be able to access it. Maybe I should ask Janeto if we can. If you ever had it anytime. Well, I guess I can always ask Jukebox as well. Or we usually say more often. Jukebox, where are you? We've been missing you. You better come here or lose your streak. And that's not a threat, that's a promise. You gotta come to Pon and streak some. Okay, let's see if I can make... the eye makes sense here. Are there any quotes featuring sweat? Are there any quotes containing snow? Or socks or tea? Quote, snow with socks, snow with sweat. Oh well. Well, that's a shame. There's probably a lot of quotes containing kill. Oh, one matching tea. Which is in the word instead. The one enemy that you don't inflate, you inflate its ball instead. Instead. Why are you crying, Cold? Quotes, there we go. 3 of them with kill. Really shows who Pon truly is, doesn't it? Quote, oh, it's a male one. Well, gotta kill it. That also tells more about Pon, doesn't it? Oh, Pon. Whoa! Didn't know Pon had that in her, did you? Watch out. No! No, don't look at that instead of Pon. Who is this? Whoever did this shall be punished. Tank. Of course it was you. Of course it was you. Also, that's the second kill. Quotes, I really want to see a be plated. It's a drawing I have to make. It's a drawing I wanted to make. I want to draw hat inflated. Why didn't they do that? They don't need to go through the whole killing process. That's a Halloween spirit. Yes, I got some other Halloween stuff ready for this. Because we're going to have a collab today, so I got some stuff for the for the Halloween celebrations today. For the Halloween collab. If it happens, that is. We got some I was distracted. Alright, I was distracted by... Wait, why am I distracted by? Oh, you have pun. Oh, you are pun it up. Let's see, last one. Who else? Because my bot is very skilled. Skilled. So it modifies the cuteness and is now 91% cute. Who else put your favorite tank man? Who else but your favorite tank man? Yeah, you are my favorite tank man. I think you are out of all tanks that I know. But I guess you're not a tank, you're a tank man. Of all the tank mans that I know of, you are my favorite. Could be because I don't actually know any other tank man, so you will also be the worst tank man I know, in the best and worst in every single aspect. Not everyone can achieve that. I mean, obviously everyone can achieve that, but you just find whatever aspect a person is unique in. And they are the best and worst in that aspect. Probably looks better when I add. I don't know. I think the eye is too big. Isn't that? I think that's the issue, right? Sonny doesn't have such huge eyes. Yeah, I think this looks better. And hello, Zenith, the Black Knight. Hi, Pon and everyone else. Ooh, I get special treatment. Well, I'm the streamer. Hope you're well. I'm admittedly a bit nervous and scared. Don't be scared, it's just Halloween. It will be over tomorrow. But I hope you all had a good week at least. Because the rest of your week is going to be terrible. Wow. No, I'm being silly. Cole is 69% cute. And Tank is 54% cute now. The Tank, you were 59% cute. You can use the added 10 instead of removing 5. I'm actually good at playing clarinet, but simultaneously bad at playing clarinet. I mean, are you mediocre at playing clarinet? I mean, to me, you're amazing at playing it. But I might be biased. As in, I'm not a clarinet player and therefore don't know about how, like, the technical details about it. So even if you're, like, mediocre at it, I would still think it's good. And also, there might be a reason why I also would think that you're amazing at everything anyways. But that's... whatever. That's not important. What's important is that you're amazing. Perfectly balanced, the whole thing should be. Do you want like a yin-yang feral pon or something? Maybe that should be the 50,000 bit reward. That was a terrible reward. If playing in classical style, I'm good at it. I was taught classical style if playing jazz style. I'm bad at it, as I have not learned jazz style. That is fair. You're probably still not the worst at playing jazz style, though. Or you're probably not, I mean... And yeah, and you're not the best at playing classical style. It was the best and worst we were talking about it. No, okay. Fair, you're saying good and not so good. Did you actually say that? No, you said bad. Well, are you bad at, like, you did say good, which you are good at playing. Bad? Would you really say that you're bad at like jazz style? Jazz. Yes, if you actually have no idea of how to even do a jazz style. And then, yeah, fair. But you could probably improvise something better and... Oh, well, maybe it's still kind of... How do you even do this? What do you mean? Do you like jazz? I don't know. I'm just being silly. Jazz isn't really a genre I'm like super excited about. But there are certain styles of jazz that I do like jazz fusion. That's probably better, I think. Or is it just too big again? Am I just oversizing everything again? Well, if I were to play a written jazz piece, it would sound like classical style. I do enjoy jazz, yeah. Well, but if you were to like improvise what you think the jazz style would sound like, since as you said, you do enjoy jazz, maybe you actually would achieve that. Or maybe just me having high hopes in you. Maybe overestimating your abilities. Wanna grab the moment. I thought the word was moment. I think the word is moment. But it sounds like you're saying movement instead, like in movement. Grab the movement. I do like it when it's kind of quiet song for some weird reason. I do like it when singers have their own pronunciation of things, especially when non-native English speakers things in English and aren't really like amazing at it, so you can clearly hear their limit to the English. It's not as funny when they're pronouncing English quite well. There are techniques used in chess that I haven't learned, so like bending notes. I'm still working on learning that. Well, it was very easy. Bend your whole clarinet. I wonder if there's a YouTube video. Oh, you want to play jazz with bendy notes? Well, you gotta bend your whole clarinet like this. Do 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 do. How far down would his eyebrow go? Bonk. You threw that mermaid on my boobs. You aimed for my boobs on purpose, Cold. I know it. Be honest. Giggle. I'll take that as a yes. And then some comes in like, wait, you can aim? If only. So that'll make the really more complicated. Like when, was it Cats came in, did a bunch of plush throws and like, I want one to get stuck. Oh, I haven't even saved this document. Silly me. Well, I didn't mean to save it in that folder. I'm sure it got saved. Let's call it Sunny in a bikini. Quite straightforward, I would say, of a name. So I'm going to have some tuft of hair here. Then Xandos have that. And I will show my attention to details. Since I'm making him tilt his head here. Something like that. And Tang is still after lowering that cuteness value for some reason. Why don't you want to be cute? Cute as a tank. Sunny appreciate another message. Always appreciate messages. Shows that I'm not alone here. I know I was here before, but I was too scared to say anything. But I do love your style of art, so it looks really amazing. Let's just be clear here, just so there's no confusion. This is not my art. This is Sunny's original art. So if you like Sunny, this is Sunny XD. This is my art, which I'm working on. So if you want to see what my art actually looks like, I guess well, wait until I'm done with this. I guess that's see when you're going to see it, how it looks. But I hope it will be good. So yeah, just so there's no confusion there. Yeah. So you don't believe I was drawing this one? No, that would be awkward for me. And also, and Benny knows it's easier on saxophone than on the clarinet, especially if you have a jazz mouthpiece. Saxophone really feels... Isn't saxophone quite a common instrument in jazz? I don't know. So if you were to thank you for following Ethendra Bloodclaws, that's quite a name. As I meant in a positive way. If you were to ask random people like, what instruments would a typical jazz song contain? Come on, can you stop saying jazz like that? Nope. I have to. I have to. I hope I didn't scare away Zenith by that reveal. I do not bite, don't worry. Yeah, because how versatile saxophone is, it predates jazz. Jazz. But it practically sounds like it was made especially for jazz. Maybe jazz is built around the saxophone. And tango the daily fruit. Ah, chestnut. Gotta make the fingers short because she got short stubby fingers. And then it's more like, how do I do the rest of the hand here? That's where I struggle here. I could do like... Now it looks like you're holding a bunny plushie. Anyway. Also, does the hand have any forepads or something? Yeah, I'm just confused about how it even connects. I'm confused. Let me search for reference images and see if I can find someone. Since I'm drawing it like sideways. There we go. Gonna draw the arm that way. Okay, I might need to change the angle of the arm. Whoa, a pink bunny right in my face. But before saxophones became popular in jazz, clarinets were often leading jazz instruments in the early days. Nowadays, they're rarely used in jazz anymore, so people largely have forgotten it. Probably has to do with jazz clarinet using a lot of artissimo, where a saxophone has a smooth jazz sound even within the usual range. Smooth jazz. Oh. Also, I drew 5 fingers, I realized. How many fingers does he actually have? It looks like 4. I might need to remove a finger. Was that also noted on the reference art? No, it's the reference art actually has 5 fingers and paw pads. But the reference art doesn't have a designated thumb. Wumb. Lumb. Numb. Okay, so if I take this image down and use as a reference. And then I also need to get a new trumpet mouthpiece. I don't know the size of the one I have, but I need a 5B mouthpiece, since that one's recommended for beginners. Usually trumpets go with a 7C, which are not recommended for beginners. Letters and numbers. 5B is a kind of a small paper. It's not as small as a 5A. So it's between, 5B is the size between, what you usually say letter before, so B5 is usually between A4 and A5. Well, usually it is between A4 and A5. But you wrote it in an other order, which messes my joke up. How dare you! Why do people make fun of jazz so much, do they? I don't know. Would you say that they're making fun of jazz a lot, Sorimian? I do not know. I'm going to draw 5 fingers because that's what Sonny has on his reference art, so I will keep that. Okay, so yeah, so what I have to do to get this to work is kind of follow this sum down. And do it like that. Spoopy Pon Pon, hello Technomancer, yes, I am spoopy. But I don't, no. Whoop. I am a witch. I got a big head. Oh, okay, I know I'm a television artist only cause I'm not really that fond of doing digital arts. It always gives me a struggle. It's fine. We have our different interests and skills and stuff. I'm doing digital art because that's what I'm used to by now. But I did start off doing traditional art. Mostly. Okay, so what I have to do here to make this work is that I need to change the angle of the arm. So instead of it going at this angle, and the next piece will go up here. This one will go, I can also make this shorter, not smaller, shorter. Da, 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 da. Told you that's old music, outdated, same as classical. You're considered stuck up or something if you like, Andy. I think it's also because there are people who are stuck up who enjoy that kind of music. I think that is stuck up the correct term. Obviously not saying everyone is, but there are certainly people who are. But I mean, there's certainly people who are stuck up. It's the other way around too. But usually when a thing is more popular, it's more like when something is more rare rather than the stuck up people are standing out more. Novish concited. Well, yeah, because I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but there was some YouTube video about how someone who listens to classical music said how classical music is so much better, like objectively better. Like, music is not objectively better. That would be stuck up behavior by someone who likes classical music, who just puts it out there on the internet. While people who, the other way around, I mean, there's probably stuck up people who says like, rock music is objectively better than classical music. So that doesn't really help, but like those people would be rare to come by out of all the rock liking people. So those people are the ones who stand out and give classical music a bad name. Same thing for jazz. kind of gives the people and also media doesn't help, where jazz musicians and classical musicians are also presented as stuck-up, snobbish and people and so on. But obviously, people who actually enjoy those music are individuals just as much, and have nothing to do with these snobbish people. Yeah, there are the hipster types who like to be different from modern trends. Yeah, I mean, there are those too. And these people might be kind of those people that those are referred to. Yeah, and that gives people kind of see it as the attitude of, even if vast majority of people who enjoy classical music isn't like that. I don't have any classical music in my playlist. Maybe I should add some. That's kind of probably the same reason for anything that people don't like in general public. Because there are a few individuals giving it a bad name. And thanks down 9% today. Do hipsters still exist? I thought that was a fact. I mean, the concept of trying to be different from what's popular popular from modern trends, those people always exist. Like being a scene girl in 2000. Okay, what's a scene girl? Scene girl, a girl who wants to be seen. The scene subculture is a youth subculture that emerged during the early 2000s in the United States from the pre-existing emo subculture. The subculture became popular with adolescents from the mid-2000s to early 2010s. Members of the scene subculture are referred to as scene kids, trendies, or scenesters. Scenesters. Probably from hipsters, but with scenes. Skinny jeans, bright colored clothing, serious hairstyle because of straight, flat hair with long bangs covering forehead, and bright colored hair dye. Music genres associated with the scene subculture includes metalcore, grunkcore, deathcore, electronic music, and pop punk. Why isn't that like still thing, still a thing, but just around 2014, subculture decline has seen a decline in popularity while also being influential on the fashion and culture of Tumblr. A website which would eventually develop a number of its own scene queens, such as Halsey. No idea who that. A Warped Tour and its last show after. That sentence seems to be completely irrelevant. The late 2010s saw the growing popularity of musicians who had begun their careers as members of scene bands. In 2019, there were several movements promoting the return of the subculture. Well, 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 well. Don't know. I'm not keeping up with that stuff anyway, so I wouldn't know. Between the two genres, I prefer playing classical over rock because there are more layers in the sound. You can have flute and trumpets playing a melody, clarinets and old saxes on counter melody, tenors and baritones and harmony, and bass doing bass. Whereas in rock you have lead often, but not always running guitar and bass guitar. Well, you are now confusing how it's usually done with what you can do. Because you said in classical you can do this, while in rock, well, you said had, but usually have. Well, you like not all. No, Coachy, that is rude. Someone say that's a perfectly fair comparison. Coachy. All is up to no good. But there's classical rock. I would say that's kind of like applies to most music genres. You don't really have that many different instruments playing together. Nothing specifically with rock, but I guess it's an aspect of rock anyway, which I guess was relevant. Good color matching, Coachy. Coachy. An apple. Hiya, Coachy. See, you're getting all the love here. I'm up to good. Is all in the eyes of the beholder. And you're putting your eyes all over Pon. Well, Coachy, I hope you're ready for today. Because we're going to have some fun if you're up for it. Well, in classical, you can give melody to a different instrument, sometimes even baritone or bass instrument on the melody will be played by different instruments, but it's within the same arrangement. Well, I presume you could do that with rock music too. I feel like classical is so, as far as I understand, classical is a huge, wide genre of music. While rock is more of a narrower type of genre. But regardless, they are so different. I don't think it's... Anyway, I think I'm doing good on his arm here. But yeah, does make sense for what you're saying anyway, because how far it's typically done. But that is also a reason why rock music kind of became popular. Kind of easier to produce, I guess. But anyway, I actually don't know what you're doing. Hi, sorry I'm late. Well, hello late, but my name isn't Sorry. So I think you came to the wrong place. I hope I am. Can you give me a lucky buff for the dentist? Wait, how do I do that? I'm not sure if I can. Do you want me to jump into your dreams or something? Thank you for following, Zenith the Black Knight. Is there a backstory to your username? I was always curious what reasons people have for their username. Well, I wish you the best, Coachy. Here's a follow for you. I hope it helps as I do try my hardest to support and stuff. Well, there are many ways to support. No, is like I was just being silly because sometimes, yeah. I appreciate it, is what I'm trying to say. And I really appreciate the follow. Push me one step closer to... Should I really do the ball like this? I don't know, I just ended up drawing it like this. Putting me one step closer to 1,500 or so. I don't know what I set the goal to. Not that getting followers is really something that matters really. I'm more interested in meeting new people, not specifically followers. But of course, I do appreciate following because that means that you will know when I'm online, so you can show up and say hello. Which is what I prefer. And it doesn't matter how long you can stay, even if you just come in and say hello a short moment. That is cool too. I will give you the opportunity to more like encouraging chatting, I don't know. But absolutely no requirement. Do not feel pressured. We're going to have ads, so I should probably quickly read these messages. Portugal to hot dog. Oh, nice. I gotta think of a creative name like the long-eared barbarian, so I sound cool. No, coach is good. Ads. Black Knights don't get their title suit too many good things. Are you trying to imply something there, Code? I'm going to get some water though. It won't happen, trust me. Sorry, Bunny. You're stuck here. Yeah, gosh darn it. You're stuck. Cannot help you. Find something.
Whoa! What?
And Kafka is dead.
And Kufky's dead. What did Kufky do?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, he's standing up again.
Oh my
Nice
god,
play.
you guys see that?
Wow. God, it's water. You need to stop. You can't just continue.
Kufky's driving a rubber semi, guys.
Do you think there are bombs in this? Oh yeah. Of course there is. Oh. Well, good to know. Time. Round the blocks. Which blocks? These blocks aren't round. You lured me in with round blocks, also known as balls. These are not balls. How did they even win anything? That's double disappointing. And yeah, I did forget to do the hydrate and posture check last time, so... Oh, so you want to mount me? You can go faster, you know that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this is a fast road. This is a so-called motorway.
1,
You might have heard about those.
2,
Trains here.
3,
I
4,
take it that you like my butt.
5, 6,
We all like your butt, Pon Pon. We all
Seven.
like your butt.
Thank you.
8,
Now to find the real
Gold cube. And not just a fake one.
Okay, let's do it.
No. Ooh, that was...
Dead.
Well, I died anyway. There we go. Easy peasy.
I thought I
I have
swapped
now
out the...
Yeah, okay, no, okay.
No, actually, I didn't actually swap
I guess
that.
not.
Let's fix that.
Aha. I do not need any stinking walls, I need one. Mines usually have long shafts. This seems more like a ravine. Yeah, you like long shafts, don't you? Anyway, this one too.
You like long shafts, don't you? Okay, let's...
Special swimming suit. Oh, are we going to cycla now in a swimsuit? It's probably not going to be a swimsuit.
Okay, there we go. Okay, posture check, hydrate. Let's do the hydrate. And the posture check. Bounce, bounce, bounce. It is cold. Is what Oriman would say. Racing indoors. Or maybe it is warm. Well, for me, it's mainly just a representation of who I am like, as in being protective of those I care about. So yeah. It's just cold not trusting a black knight. I assume that's just the color of the suit or something like that. Tank has lost another 5 points. Tank, your cuteness value is dropping. It's starting to reach critical levels. Too little cuteness is not good. No. About finding that sweet spot where it looks good. I thought it was a reference to a show or something. Then it's the Black Knight. 22 episodes available on now. Watch the adventure of Zenith, the Bunny Knight. As clad in silver armor. Whoa, big pink dragon. I didn't say it was a Black Knight. No, the bunny. The bunny has black fur, and it's there for a knight who is black, but the suit of armor is silver. It's an ongoing joke within the show itself. What are you talking about, Pont? Nothing. I am very interestingly colored now. Kochi 65% cute. Kochi, add 4 to your cuteness. And tag is 29. I'm getting more manly today. Wait, what do you mean manly? I'm confused, Kochi. Aqua Pon Pon, I'm the water Pon Pon. You can also change my outfit to mermaid, that could also work. There we go, Koshi. Thank you for increasing it by 4. Forgot the quote up there. Whoa, did I forget the quote? Yeah, I forgot when he says, well, even if the melody swaps between lead guitar and Russian guitar, still a guitar player, so to the listener it makes no difference, so who plays it? I wonder what kind of other instruments. Well, if you have melody, it's usually, I think I think it switches between the singer and the lead guitar. So you have 2 different instruments, if you want to call it that. That moves the melody along the song. But yeah, it's not huge variety. That's what I think, at least. Quote, Ponpon is a hot dog, Kashimi, because Ponpon is a hot dog. The best dog. Sunny is also a dog. Oh wait, I'm not a dog. Cole is my squire. Are you a squire, Cole? Coach is 69% cute now. Nice, nice. Tamarabs. I am? Yeah, I can pay you in donuts or something. What's the... Oh no, my fur! Malice, no. What's the squire's... Coach, what does a squire do for you? What does your squire do for you? I guess it's the question here. Okay, and then these. Let's go to the Sunny Reference Art. That's what it's called, a reference art. And do like that, and I am all prepared for a collab today. I got stuff in preparation for it. No pressure though. Oh yeah, look, it's sunny. I haven't figured it out yet. It's on my to-do list. I think I have ideas. No, I should. Well, you can guess what my ideas are. Maybe I shouldn't go over my ideas. Let's move on from that. Kochi, hello, beautiful. Kochi is beautiful. Oh, his sweaty socks. Poor girl is 99% cute today. Awesome! You can even add one to it if you really want to achieve 100. Unless you feel like, but that's a natural 99, no? Squires are like the support to ADC. Advanced Defense. Crocodile. Makes sense, I suppose, since I do like supporting codes now. As my squire, you have to use the anti-warrior team. No. No, that's not how it works. Wait. Cold. Cold. Kochi has not specified what he meant there. Kochi requested you. Oh, I'm a cat girl now. To take Kochi's clothes off. Exactly. Oh, now I'm calling like a cat girl. I've gotta go. Oh, okay. Wait till Cole has done his thing now. As in undressing Kochi. Because that was the thing I wanted to joke about. How as Kochi is the knight, and Cole is the squire that helps out the knight. Cole will therefore help Kochi put on the suit of armor. But one aspect that you can't have while wearing a suit of armor would of course be your maid dress. So as Cole as the squire is therefore required to remove the maid dress, and then yeah. I don't know if you should be in your underwear in a suit of armor, but unless you want to overheat. I kind of still forget to check the mirroring on the when I'm doing the arch. I'm supposed to, but I keep forgetting to do it. So that is and then I have to add these things here. But I've already seen Ponpon spending the day. What? Damn, I did too. That's kind of a funny response there, Gold. Coach is like, Cold, you should go and prank Ponpon by undressing her. And Cold's response is, well, I already know what fantasy she's wearing, so I don't need to do that. It's like, is that why? That sounds funny. Cole is so funny. I like Cold. Oh, I should put these on a separate layer actually. I know my Black Knight thing is inspired by the Persona series, so I'm not just a Black Knight most of the time. Oh, so you Black Knight, you... Oh, I tried to make a joke there, but I shouldn't. Okay, what kind of... Because we are typically... a lot of us are furries here, or have a furry persona. Do you have like a persona of your type? Because I wanted to make like a joke like a white bunny during the day, a black knight during the night. My persona I have is Circe, the one Greek goddess witch during Odysseus advents and stuff. As for my weapon, still I'm working on it right now. Yeah, I need to look that up actually. Goddess. That word. Oh, I see. It is the goddess Kirke, which in English is Cersei, because English is English. There's a lot of Like Kibris is known as Cyprus in English. Kirke is known as Cersei. I wonder what the Swedish name is then. There we go. It's listed as Kirke here, which would be correct because the name is Kirke. The other god. Oh, it doesn't say that. Oh, here we go. It's like the other Greek god that in English is known as Zeus. Zeus. But in Greek it is actually Zeus. And in Swedish it is Zeus because Swedish pronounces it the Greek way. But I wouldn't be surprised if some people actually say it's the non-Greek way in Swedish because they're a bit silly. I wonder if there's any other Greek names here that are a bit different. But anyway, hello, Balkanis. Yeah. Sounds interesting though. I don't know much about Greek mythology, so you make a fair point, Squire. Cole, you make a fair point, Squire. I miss when I could always get first 5. Now it's always taken. Yeah, people are getting better at actually redeeming them. Sounds like you should show up a bit earlier, Kochi. When do you wake up? My time. That's a good question. Bad Bunny. Wait, Bad Bunny? I'm a witch. Love heart. Happy All Hallows Eve. That's Papa Canis, who celebrates the Hallows Eve and the New Year's Eve, and then celebrates Christmas Day for some weird reason. Is there any other Eves you celebrate? I guess you can't really count it if it's a thing that does not have an Eve but only a day. I should probably get ready for dentist. This latest chat. Yeah, don't get late for that. I don't actually have a persona at all. Matter of fact, I don't really see myself being a furry, even though I have tried before. That's fine. Not everyone is that furry. I don't think Papa Canis is a furry, but Papa Canis does have like a dog mascot. But that doesn't make you a furry. Which is why I don't think Papa Canis is a furry. Not everyone here is a furry, as I said. Diego Jadwov and other stuff. Gyro. Gyris is got a cherry today. Have a good stream. Thank you. That is very kind of you. I mean, I didn't expect anything else from you. I only expect kindness. When I said that, it sounds like, whoa, that's awfully strange that you're so kind. No, I'm not surprised at all. You are full of kindness. Full of kindness. Here's my best attempt at drawing these egg splatters. But I assume they are egg splatters. For Sunny Eggs D. I wonder what the D stands for. Sunny XD also got a Sunny XD drink. Maybe that's what the D stands for, drink. Maybe I should ask that for go to Sunny, like, what does D stand for? That's an awfully straightforward, that's an awfully forward question. I don't identify as one. Papa Canis identifies as any other number than one. Papa Canis is a true plurality. But to be fair, if you do identify as Papa Canis and Papa Pup, that would make you two. I know that's not what you're referring to there. I know that you're referring to not being a furry. But I had to take the opportunity. And I thought it was kind of funny. If I angle it kind of like the same angle. Something like that. Splatter, splatter. Is that all? Did I get everything? No, I didn't. I didn't add this hair in the behind the head. So I'm behind. Oh, the opposite of behind. A lot of this is covered up by the hand, but I'm doing this because then I can put this on the other side of the head as well. Something like that. I guess a lot of that would be visible because of the angle of the head. Okay, now I can reference this one again. Oh no, I can't. I can't reference where this stuff goes along with this hair because this fluff only shows when it's bald, and therefore this hair is gone. I been tricked. It's not the correct term here. What's done? Yes, a bit quiet, but yes. Funnily enough, I only know a very little about the Greek stuff apart from the goddesses. How many goddesses do you know? And of course, my persona. My weapon I have thought would fit me well would be an arm blade like thing. It's kind of hard to explain it. Yeah, okay. I mean, if your best description was an arm blade like thing, I cannot assume it's very easy to explain this thing. But it's supposed to help with my fighting style. Blades tend to assist quite a lot when it comes to fighting. Why not a Typhus? I assume that's what the Greek word would be. Let me look that up. Oh. I actually spelled with an I, not a Y. The Y is a brand name. The I is the actual. Yeah, in ancient Greek, it's typos. In modern Greek, it's type. No, in ancient Greek, it's typos, and the plural is xipe. One xipos, multiple xipe. But that doesn't say what it actually is pronounced in modern Greek. Let me look that up. Ancient Greek. Yeah, it was xipos, but then it evolved to xifos. And nowadays it's just xifos as the modern term, but xifos in modern Greek just means sword in general, not a specific sword. But the English term xifos, which is, in English doesn't even say how it's pronounced here, would therefore refer to a specific type of weapon. But again, it doesn't give me the English pronunciation, but it does give me the Japanese pronunciation, where in Japanese it's Saifos. So I assume in English it would be definitely Saifos. Or Saifos. No, Saifos. Saifos. Yeah, Xifos is the actual Greek pronunciation. But English pronunciation being all over the place as usual. No surprise there. What's that? Never heard of that kind of thing before. A Greek sword. It is the Greek word for sword, so a Greek sword. How you want to pronounce it? Well, I gave you plenty of options in that case. But typically in English is pronounced Daifos, as far as I could see. But if you want to be accurate with Greek, you would say Xifos. Whatever you prefer. There we go, that is sunny, but the one thing I haven't drawn is the beginning. This thing. Which I should then draw. So it would go like... Is that... Or maybe I should pull this down a bit. It would make sense that... And then there's a flower. Of some type. Do. I don't know what it looks like specifically there. The boob is obscuring it. How is this actually shaped? With a complete. Just now looked it up and oh my, OMFG. I love those kinds of swords. So for mine, I have planned. It's a bit different. Make sure to add Hephaestus to your lore. He makes good weapon. Another Greek name, I assume, where the English pronunciation is very different from the actual Greek pronunciation. Yeah. Like that. But it should still be a pattern on this. Not the easiest design. I don't know if I judged that. The necklace here too. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do, 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 do. Okay. This wouldn't really be possible to add because, well, it will be completely hidden by the ear. Quote, Ponpon is admitting what her two balls are like. Going into that. Such a detailed pattern. I didn't consider, like, this pattern is quite quite something for sure. I hope Sonny will like this though. Mommy. Maybe these are supposed to be larger. No, not again. My fur. All my fur is gone. Just like that. Now it looks like I've been in an accident or something. Sorry, Fun to give you the needed treatment. We had to shave off all your fur. Hope you don't mind. It was necessary to give you the help when you needed. Don't worry, he'll grow back here. Luckily, it does actually do that. Luckily. But that doesn't mean I still like for it to happen, you know. You know. It's back. Still gathering fur for authentic fun pillow. I hope I can use that pillow. Would that be weird? If I use the authentic pon pillow. Everyone is laughing at Pon. Pon is just trying to be a cute little bunny girl. But people just keep humiliating her constantly in one way or another. It's hard being a cute bunny girl. What does even this thing here look like? I guess I can use. Also, I did mirror the picture. It should actually look like this, so therefore the flower and stuff should actually be on the other side. So I'll have to move this over. No problem. Similar with the skirt is
That. So needs to just be mirrored. But again, I still don't know what it looks like, so let's check. No, wait, it was right here. There we go. I do have this other picture, which isn't that high resolution though. Maybe I can find another picture online first. What did I search for? Digimon bikini. Get a lot of big pop Digimon's bikini. Okay, there is this. Oh, it's so tiny, but maybe I can see it in higher resolution. This one is almost obscured. This one I might get in higher resolution, but let's see. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's terrible quality and overexposed. Sunny's sickle legs are really gonna fit the house of bikini. What kind of English is that? This bikini. I assume meant this bikini. Oh, this one really isn't available in high resolution. There. It's quite high resolution. I can use that. Let's see if I can open this picture. No. Clearance is unsupported. Is generally unsupported, or is it just pretending it's unsupported because it doesn't recognize the file extension? No, it's an this is correct. Well, here's another view of this bikini. There's another one here, but this one isn't as cute as this one. But it's specifically in this part here. Oh, it's even open up on the side. Oh my! Now we're talking. Is it okay if I trace this flower? Whoa, I'm getting attacked by a sheep. A plain sheep, even. Not just any sheep.
And then there's like a second flower here. Let's take it to while I'm doing it anyway. And I'm not going to like it's everything. I'm just going to take those. Down. And up from this, one sheep. Yep. I still feel like this is too small. But this is instead too large instead. Huh. I might just make the skirt too tall. I wish going to make the skirt a bit shorter. I'm just going to make a skirt short, I said, and start giving at it. And it contains this thing here as well. Which I'll have to probably make one of. Okay, let's see now. Lit that one. And the next one. Those two are fine like that. I feel like these need to be adjusted a bit. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. gosh, what is the taste difference between a pear and a booger? Good question there, Pon Pon. Good question indeed. I should end stream at some point. At some point. So I can then go and eat. And then be ready for when Coach is ready for doing the collab. So today we'll have 2 streams, but I mean, to be fair, both streams are shorter than. So it doesn't really compensate for the lack of a streaming today. And here is the pattern, but I will not do the pattern in the sketch. But it will go there. So I can switch tab. Well, it's I don't really know what it looks like after. That information is not provided. Unfortunately. Sunny's thighs are rivaling Gucci's thighs. I was drawing for Cole to make Gucci versus Sunny Thigh Wars. The Thigh Masters, that's the Whirl Inspire. The what? You heard me. And actually, it's also got additional pattern here. Oh my. Which is very hard to see here due to the brightness of it, but this is easier to see. Should I start like down here? Where should I start? Dear Giggle. Got the ads in 5 minutes. Okay, let's see. What did Cold Chi say when he was going to be back? So, actually not too far forward. So, Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Sword bunnies. And then I will do okay, so when it comes to this pattern here, now actually we'll do it properly. So it's kind of like a shape like that. And then it has a certain distance. There's why I'm doing it like this. There. Let's put them closer together. Do, 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 do. As that will be placed here. I think that'll be good. Or I just put them even closer together. Do, do, do. Trying to find a good balance. I think this will be good. I think I'll be happy with that. So that will also be placed up here, but a smaller version. But even this one should probably be scaled down a bit. Spyro on top of my head. Do, 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 do. And then head pads. Cole doesn't want to spend points and does the head pad emote instead of the head pad routine. Dude. What do you mean does the head pad redeem? That's the way, okay. Okay. Gonna drawing these two. If I do it like that. And then follow around that shape. Something like that is better. And then just and this is actually looking like that. If I do draw this. Wait, how am I thinking this? Uh-oh, that's the thing I haven't. I've been playing this, that's the thing I haven't. I should probably hide the old sunny lines. The old sunny lines. Like this. really, it should be the same size on both sides here. So if I did that, I should really copy it over to the other side. And erase what is drawn here. Da, 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 da. And then draw alongside these. Which is going to be annoying to draw the line for. Because it's a long moving line. There. I'll use that as my guide. Bounce, bounce, bounce. After the oh, it's only for last 17. dividing lines here. Like this. Oops, get you straight. Do. Do. All right. And then it does have this pattern here. But it kind of made it a bit too wide here, but whatever. Whatever. Thank you for the head pads and magical girl outfit. And hello, Never. Welcome. I'm very focused on making this drawing today. Focused bunny. Do. If I rotate it that way, then I could. Kinda need this to be evenly spaced. Evenly spaced from the top there at least. Yeah, a bit stretched here. That would be the good. And then I should have these straps. Because of the angle, it's shaped like that, but I don't. Well, I guess I could try. If it makes sense. Yeah, maybe that works. That's a sketch so far, and then I still have to do the rest. But this will do for now. I still have to. I'm back. Got some waffles for now and chicken for later. Ooh, nice. Sounds lovely. Chicken and waffles. That sounds good. Well, it's waffles now, chicken later now. Well, this is the progress so far. Also, these circles here I shouldn't have showing. This is looking nice. So, let's for now say that that's good for now. We'll have to. That's the wrong screen. Because I will have to get ready for. If it goes correctly, I will have the collab with Kochi. I hope that works out because that would be very fun. It is fun to collab with Kochi. Looks really cute. I'll post the progress on the server. I forgot to do that with the other thing, but I did post the poll, I think, at the end anyway. So yes, I did. So you still got to, but I will post this work in progress on the server. So you can have a better look at it. Tuning is one more Warhammer Spreaders recent join. As I said, I will be back later if everything goes as planned. Otherwise, I guess I won't be back. I will write in the server whatever happens. So if there's any news regarding it, so. But for now, we should go and say hello to some. I hope Kochi will be able to too after his dental appointment. Yeah, hopefully he's feeling alright too. I didn't have like what do you call it? Something. Something. We could go to if the stream has started. Okay, the stream seems. Yeah, the stream has started. It says starting soon, but she is there and speaking to people, so. So it's. I mean, I was thinking about the deja vu there. We haven't been there in a while. I don't know what's going to happen today because it just says just chatting, but we could go there and say hello. everything just started, so we got time to get to know what's the short name. I will start this stream. D. Oh, it's D apparently. D Deja or Mom if you prefer. And she's a bunny girl thingy-ish, I think. So, isn't that great? Oh, there we go. Now it's just going to switch now also, so it's perfect. The tags are English, feet, adults only, furry, VTuber, Yuri, hag, AUDHD, I wonder what that stands for, woman, and LGBTQ. I wonder what the LGBTQ is part of. The Yuri must be it. I don't know, what does Yuri stand for? Yuri, well no, isn't that what you like? Yeah, it's Yuri stands for lesbian relationship, so I assume that means that she's lesbian, but I read that more as she's interested in lesbian relationships more than being lesbian. Oh, anyway, let's go anyway. I don't know what I will use this time. I will use this one. Oh no, I don't have the time to copy the message. Oh, I will.